Yeah, obviously disappointing today, just in our ability to mentally prepare. Um, Walking into the gym, a number of guys I didn't feel were in the right place that way, and their performance showed that. Um, there's been a little bit of a build-up to this moment the last few games. You have roles and responsibilities to do, and you've got to play within it. Teams at this point of the year are going to put you in situations to do things that you're not capable of doing. So do you take the bait or you don't? And then obviously at the other end of the floor, teams prepare to go at certain people and put your systems into, compromised positions, and you have to adjust and then follow rules, obviously. But credit to UTSA. I mean, credit to coach. He's still got them playing hard and believing, and that's ultimately what you want to make sure you keep doing. And he's doing an unbelievable job of that. You can see it just the way that they play. And we had a couple of opportunities to make some things happen, but then we go rogue and we build pressure on ourselves. And they got some momentum at the right time, and we couldn't pull it back in.
Coach, you mentioned going rogue. In that second half, to start the half, you guys come out, same intensity at first, some shots were going down, get a 13-point lead, and they go on a 20-0 run. During that run, do you think it was more so they changed some things defensively, or was it just kind of some lack of execution offensively on your guys' side?
I mean, I know we'll talk about their offense. I mean, offensively, statistically, you look at it and go, well, we're okay, but it's more about the other end of the floor. They scored 50 points in the second half, so basically we didn't guard them. There was very little resistance at that end of the floor. What they were going to run, we know what they're going to run. You got to guard it a certain way. You've got to be tough enough in your moment to be able to guard somebody one-on-one. But obviously defending one-on-one is very difficult in the game. You have to defend as a team and have good rotations and good positional help off the ball. Just wasn't there today. And to be honest, it hasn't been great all year. And if this group wants to make something happen, we have to be tougher mentally, emotionally, to physically then go out and execute. So, you got to build some pressure defensively, and we couldn't do that.
Coach, one of the positives I saw in the beginning of the second half, I thought Major Freeman played a really big role in getting that lead. What does it add to the team when he's working so well like that? And he didn't play like the last 11 minutes. What went into that decision?
Yeah, I mean, he's, been a bit up and down as well. Today he was better. He's had a good couple of days of practice. And some guys have not had a couple of good days of practice, and that showed in their performance too. He got us off to an okay start. I thought second half he was good, although that group was pretty good to start the half. But what are we talking, 8 minutes of basketball? What about the other 32 minutes that weren't very good? Just kind of the way we've circled through things, and some guys get taught some lessons. That's the other thing too. You say you can do things, and then you can't, because this is about being an everyday guy. It's about stacking every day, and I'm talking step to the free throw line and knock down free throws. I'm talking work your ball handle hard every day. I'm talking cut hard every day within our offense. I'm talking jump to the ball when the ball's passed. Like that. That's just simple little things that you choose to do, and you either stack to do them where they become instinctual habits, or you don't. And we struggle to do that. Will we get to that point? We've got a short window here too, or we won't, and we'll bobble along here and finish the season off either really improving and understanding that, or we won't. So today's just disappointing that you're in a position to really position yourself, and now that's made a lot more difficult, but not impossible. But at the end of the day, you get what you deserve. And as a staff, we've got to look at what we're doing. I've got to look at what we're doing. The players need to have a look at what they're doing, but I'm always a true believer of that, is you get what you deserve,
Started to kind of hit on my last question for you. When it comes to just getting the guys to know how important each game is, you got 6 teams in the conference within 2 games of first place, and obviously you guys are one of them. And Tulsa this week, big time game. They were right there, 1.5 games back. Just how do you and the coaching staff emphasize just the importance of each game, and in a conference that's so tight, every game matters monumentally.
Oh, they know that. If they don't know that, then they're on the wrong team or in the wrong league. If they just want to go play and get numbers, then go play down a level and, just go do that. If you want to play, in a really good conference like our conference, you've got to come ready to go every day. Like, you got to respect every opponent. You got to respect every team, regardless of where they are, like that ability to emotionally be on a edge to compete is an unbelievably difficult skill for a lot of athletes to really get at the end of the day. The greats are great for a reason, because they have that emotional, mental toughness about them that they never arrive and want. It almost becomes, what's the word here? It becomes like they're excessive with it. Like, like they can never, no matter how hard they work, how hard they try, like, it's just never enough. There's not many athletes that are like that. You just want to try and get your team to, it's never enough. We want more. We got to step to it. We got to take everything on, and really we're playing against ourselves. And today wasn't that.